It's a good time to reflect on a one-day series gone by. There are few prettier approaches to a cricket ground than here in Adelaide. Beautiful evening, not a cloud in the sky. Many dotting India's limited over landscape though. I thought India's batting was incandescent. You can search for a word and you'll find it powerful enough. Such was the quality of the batting. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, towards the end Shikhar Dhawan, and all of a sudden a ready-made product off the shelf in Manish Pandey. It tells you why batting is in India's DNA, why India's such a ready-made batting country, and maybe the batting riches are second to nobody in world cricket. But India also discovered that batting is one of 3 or 4 aspects that you need to win a game. India got 300 in the first game, 300 in the second, 295 in the third. Not match-winning totals, but totals enough to make it difficult for the opposition. But whatever the scoreboard says, we were there at the ground and you knew at the 20th over that the game was finished. You could just see the way it was drifting along. There were no questions asked. The field was set one place, the ball was going somewhere else. 3 were being taken in the outfield. There was always a second to the throwing arm. Australia were coasting from the 20th over in a 50-over run chase. The bowling didn't exactly put its hand up. And by now, there's enough experienced players there to say, me. Maybe it just tells me we're not a bowling country. Maybe we just don't appreciate bowling enough. Maybe you don't put them on a pedestal. Maybe you're not telling young kids, you know what, go there and become a bowler. That was one factor. The other, and that is becoming the key aspect of limited overs cricket, is 6, 7, 8, 9. If you don't have bowlers, then one of them rises up, bats at number 6 and say, right, I am there today. Jadeja should be that person. Wasn't. He contributed many other ways, but not ready to bat at 6. And so look what happened. India had to play Rishi Dhawan. Not quite the bowler for these conditions, you must admit, even though he tried hard. If you can't give 10, you need Gurkeeratmaan. You pick Gurkeeratmaan, there's no room for Ashwin. And so India left out Ashwin. If India had somebody at 6, 7, 8, 9 stocked, then you could have played your 5 best bowlers every time. And that's a worry. Because Indian cricket is not throwing up bowlers who bat and batsmen who bowl. If 1 to 5 give you bowling, you can still get away somewhere else. But balance is so critical. And India is getting into a situation where there is no balance. You can get away with it. The West Indies cricket team didn't have traditional balance in its glory years, but they won because those 4 were good enough by themselves. So there are many issues that these grounds have thrown up for India. And as we look back at this majestic Adelaide Oval to the second half of what's been a short tour, India have a lot to consider and India's selectors have many players to search for.
If you want to stay up to date with all my video blogs, hit the subscribe button.